Hey everybody, it is another leg day for today's workout. It's good to train legs. It's good to have that mobility, be able to move around. Everybody needs to be able to move around even in their old age, no matter what. Recover from injuries, stuff like that. You know how it is. Everybody should be training legs. So because of that, let's just get into it. First one here is a boxer chair squat, 4 sets of 15 with just my body weight. I have learned since shooting this video, you want to emphasize more of the pause at the bottom and kind of not quite sit completely down, but definitely create a paused rep with this. So you definitely want to sit down for at least a full second. This helps create that pause in the squat and strengthen you in this movement, as well as notice how the chair I'm using, chair, box, whatever you're using, you typically want to have it high enough to where it's an inch or two above your lowest part of the squat, because usually most people's weakest part of the squat or sticking point is right above the bottom of the squat. So this helps you pause and have more control in that weakest area of your squat to get more control and more strength, so you can have a better, stronger squat or a healthier squat. Good for several different things, many uses for one exercise. Next up, we've got a banded leg extension. Super excited and appreciative of myself for figuring this out and being creative. Glad it turned out good. Just wrapping around the chair here or whatever you're using, just trying to extend it out. It actually worked out really well. Probably helps that I have socks, so it didn't pull on my leg hair as much. 3 sets of 15 with the black band. Good stimulation for the quads. Really good for not having the machine just at my home. So I recommend these, and I think these are great. Next up here, dumbbell or kettlebell swing, 3 sets of 12, 20 pounds here. Good for the glutes as well as the hip flexors, and good for keeping the knees out and helping replicate a squat. It's just another way to help improve your squat, as well as good to train the glutes and your lower back as well. Works kind of the entire posterior chain, or your entire backside, from your back to your glutes to your calves and your hamstrings, everything in between. And it's just a good mobility and movement exercise all over. There's so many benefits to a kettlebell swing, so that's why I recommend it, and that's why I'm giving it to you for an idea to implement into your own workouts. Then we've got the sumo straight leg deadlift for the hamstrings, 3 sets of 8, 20 pounds. This is what I'm talking about, everybody, whenever I talk about having different variations and different ways to do the same movement in order to help different muscles. Sumo squatting, bringing my legs out wide, trying to bring the weight as forward as I can while bringing my hips and my butt straight back. This helps put a good, incredible stretch on the hamstrings. Just a slight bend in the knees for safety's sake on my knees, but real good stretch on the hamstrings. I'm always sore from it, and I've noticed it's just helped me with stability and hamstring strength as well. So I recommend these to anybody, especially if you can get the movement and balance down. It does take a little bit of work, but the rewards are endless. And last but not least, for this workout, we've got kneeling or calf squats, double pump again, just sitting down on your heels, kind of like I'm doing here, your ankles, and trying to get that double pump into your squats and stretching at the bottom for a full range of motion as best you can. I understand not everybody's going to be able to do this calf raise and this variation of the calf raise, but I also want to have it available for those who can, for another option, something to get creative with, because you never know, this might be the best way to do calves for somebody. Also, I hope you enjoy my boxing glove socks. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I'm also doing 3 sets of 12 with this with just my body weight. You can add weight later, but you need to be able to balance, so weight is not always recommended. If you do use weight, though, I recommend bringing your knees together to put a dumbbell or a plate there, and then using one hand to hold the weight there and balance it on your knees, while the other hand kind of helps you balance your whole body, because if you do get off balance, you might hurt yourself, and obviously you don't get as much stimulation or work out of your calves as you would if you were balanced at this and controlled. So, balance, control, good technique. Always make sure you're having it. Hope this is a great workout for you. Let me know what you think. See you soon.